Hi everyone, it's Kristen, and this video is going to be a new member orientation. It's specifically intended for clubs that use the free Toast host website. So if you have one of those clubs, stay tuned and learn a little bit about pathways and learn a little bit about your free Toast host website. In Toastmasters, there's two websites that you're going to interact with most of the time. The first one is Toastmasters.org. So we're going to go to Toastmasters.org and log in right now. Once you're logged in, you want to go up here to where it says Welcome and your name. That is basically, I call it the magic portal. It's the way you can get into pretty much anything. If you have not already gotten a path, I suggest you watch my video called Get a Path. I'm going to link it in the comments below. But basically, if you're not already on a path, you'll be going into this middle section right here to get your path. We're going to assume you've already gotten your path, and we are going to log in. On the left here, it says go to Basecamp. If you have multiple clubs you're a member of, you'll choose your club. If you only have one, that'll be your only choice, and you'll click on Go. Any path you've chosen will be right here under Paths and Learning. So you're going to go in there to work on your path. I happen to have two going right now. I'm going to click on Open Curriculum. If you're a new member, you're going to be right here in Level 1. You'll see Level 1, you have an icebreaker that you have to do. Then you have the evaluation and feedback portion. And then you have researching and presenting. And then you have to click on your completion. If you have chosen your path after October of 2021, then your level 1 will look a little bit different than this, but the concept is still exactly the same. So in order to do your icebreaker, which is your first speech, you need to launch your icebreaker. Once you launch your icebreaker, you will have a bunch of different screens that you can go to that tell you about basically how to construct a speech and how to do your icebreaker. If you're a new member, I suggest that you go through and read all of this. It's very important information that will help you in your speech construction. Then it'll tell you what your assignment is. And you can click on the project checklist and get a PDF of exactly what the assignment is. Also, at any time, you can go to this drop down below all the information, click on the drop down arrow, and navigate directly to a section that you want to go to. Before you actually give your icebreaker speech, you want to click on this Assess Your Skills Before, and you want to assess your skills, your current skill level. You'll just go through, answer the questions, and when you get to the end, you'll hit Submit. I've already done mine, so it's not going to let me go through and do it again. Then you can go through all of this different information, prepare and present, what to do after your speech. When you go to schedule your icebreaker and give it, you will have an evaluator. You want to make sure that you go to this section down here called Your Evaluation. Click on that and you'll see all of your resources right here. This evaluation resource, that is the evaluation sheet that you will give to your evaluator. They will provide your evaluation on that sheet and give it back to you. Make sure that you bring that to your meeting when you're giving your icebreaker. If you have a club that's meeting online, make sure you find out who your evaluator is going to be and email that to them prior to you giving your speech so that they have the correct information on what speech you're going to be giving. Then after you finish your icebreaker, you're going to want to go back in here and click on Assess Your Skills After. It's basically the same test that you took before. I've already taken it, so it's not going to exactly show it. But you're going to honestly assess whether or not you think you've grown in any of those skills during this icebreaker project. Once you do that and you submit it, once you submit it and you arrow over, it will say, congratulations, you're now done with your icebreaker project. Now, of course, remember that doesn't mean you're done with level 1. because level 1 has multiple projects in it. However, you are done with your first project in level 1. So when you go back to your paths in learning, you'll have a check mark box next to the icebreaker. You're basically going to go through each project the same way until you've completed all of the projects in your level, and then you're going to submit it for completion. I suggest that you also watch my videos called I'm done with my icebreaker, now what? And there's also one, how to submit your level completion. I'll link those in the comments below as well. That's pretty much as easy as it is. Every one of these projects is going to be navigated exactly the same way. The projects themselves will have some nuances, but the navigation through pathways will be exactly the same way through all of your levels and projects. The other website that you will interact with the most is your free Toast host website. This is where all of your club agendas are kept. There's also a place in here for you to put a profile so that people coming to visit your club website can see what types of people are in your club. It helps them decide if a club might be right for them. So you're going to go to your club website. If you're not sure what that address is, please ask your Vice President of Education and they can give you the address for the club website. Or you can just Google your club name and club number, you'll probably be able to find it. So the first thing you're going to go to is your member login and click on that. If you start to type your name, as long as your club members have put you into the website, make sure they've done that first, then it should come up and you can just click on it. Now, if you haven't ever been in your site before and set up a password, you can just put that in and then click on the authenticate login and it should take you to an add password field and then you can go ahead and set up your password from there. Having already done that, I'm going to put in my password and hit enter. So now it shows that I am logged in and I am going to go to the members only section. Now on this website we have our members only section along the left side navigation. Some clubs will have tabs across the top. So you can just look and see where your website shows a members only section and that's where your meeting agendas will be. You click on your meeting agendas and it will come up with whatever your next meeting is going to be, but you can go to this drop-down box where it says view another agenda and choose a different date. We're going to go ahead and stick with this one. This is our next meeting, which is going to be on the 18th of November. I've already set myself up to be the Toastmaster, but had I not already chosen a role, I would just go find the one that I want and click the sign up button and it would put me in. Now, if you've chosen a role and you need to cancel it, you can go back to it and see right next to my name there's an X. I could X that and it will take me off of that role. The other thing that I can do is if I am not going to be able to be at that meeting and I need to make sure that nobody puts me in for a role, right here at the top you'll see, are you planning to attend this meeting? If I set that as no, it will remove me from any roles I'm already signed up for and it will stop anybody from being able to put me in for a role. So make sure if you know you're going to miss a meeting, go find that agenda and click no. That way everyone knows that you will not be there and they will not be asking you to perform a role. The other thing that you can do in here that's important is your profile. So under members only, you'll find edit your profile. So if you click on that, it brings up your information. As a matter of fact, my work phone number has changed. I will fix that. And I'm going to click save, just so that it doesn't log me out. I can check all of this, my email settings. This tells what kinds of emails I want to get. Make sure you do not opt out of any emails, otherwise you will not get the agenda emails when your club sends them out. if I want to tie this back to any social networking links such as Facebook, Twitter, my YouTube channel, any of that, I can put those in here. And that way, I'll show you in a little while, when people look at my profile, they can also click on the link to go to my other social media pages. And that's some way that you can interact with people. But what's really important also is this member bio and photo section. This is where you can tell a little bit about yourself, and this is information that people will be able to see so that they can determine if your club has members who are like them or that they would find interesting to spend time with. I am not going to go through all of this right now because there are probably, as a matter of fact, I can see there are some things that need to be updated, and I will do that at a later date. But you can also upload your photo just by clicking on this, navigating to wherever the photo is on your page, and then hitting open and OK. I am not going to change my photo, so I'm going to leave it right there. Another important thing to notice is that no matter what you put in this bio and photo section, it will not be visible to the public unless you click on the basic information tab that you want to be included in the Meet Our Members page. If you uncheck that, then that profile will not show up on the Meet Our Members page, and people coming to your website will not see anything about you. You can also check the section, can your club admin edit for you? Sometimes that's good. If you're not somebody who keeps up on your bio and you want the club admin to be able to go in there and fix things, such as when you earn other awards or anything that you might want in there, you could click on that and then they're able to do that for you. So we're going to close that. Now we're going to go to show you, this is what it looks like when people come visit your website and they click on Meet Our Members. If you have clicked yes, that you want to be included on this page, then this is what they'll see. They'll see your bio, they'll see your photo, and if you've added any social media links, they will see those as well, and then they can connect with you on social media. That is just a quick little introduction to the 2 websites that you will be interacting with as a Toastmaster in a club that uses Free Toast Host. You can find a lot more information and more training videos on my YouTube channel, Toastmaster Kristen, and also on District 115's website, d115tm.org. As always, if you have any questions, please email me at toastmasterkristen2020@gmail.com. I'll put that link in the comments below. Thank you, and enjoy your Toastmaster journey. I hope you get as much out of it as I have.